Bit of a sloppy start over Chicago the last couple of days. Today it's a week 9 matchup set to go here.
Just go in there and fix something to eat, babe.
And the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go wash your hands. Chill out with the attitude.
Play action. It's Fields. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. He'll get this out right here to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
To throw is Fields. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Okay, y'all have put in y'all book bags, so supposed to get home with Anthony and get your book bags up. Get your book bag and put it in the book bag up.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On play action, now Rodgers. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into bad territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. This defense for the Bears, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Running the counter with Mostert. Runs over it. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin will pick. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there.
Oh, put down that jug,
It's a pickup of 13.
I told you stop drinking out the jug. That's nasty.
Has to feel good. It's not all the time that should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Lost that nigga.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Niggas play, man. Nigga let that nigga ass get that. Huh?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading.
Plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
How is he catching that, bro? What the fuck?
And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
I ran right past the nigga.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
That's a mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was supposed to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Oh, let this man just be wide open, bro. Niggas ain't nobody guard him.
Chase Claypool, 52 yards. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of this. There he goes, left side. 5, 10, 5, touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The 3D non-grounds were not covered.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Off play action, Fields. He's got the connection to Moore, and he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side with Elliott. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Back to throw. Fields. Finding Elliott for the catch. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. On the move past the 40. Down the left sideline. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And this is no good as well. He's missed twice now, and that's the difference in this ball game. So here's the kickoff now, as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because...
Why the fuck Draco won't shut up, man?
We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Fields throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup.
All he's doing is throwing the ball short.
You're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle. Well, the Bears at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
First down carry by Elliott. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. J. Moore, 34 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the point after try for Santos. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Draco!
Touchdown here, Santos, to kick this one away.
You need to shut up.
For a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this one is gone. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? But Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Fields now to throw.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Fields.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
I'm willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coaches are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown Bears. Ezekiel Elliott, a 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. Yeah, he's got him in, complete, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but
his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this...
And that is caught.
Touchdown, Miami. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
I can't kick
Can
no
you
extra.
believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To try again after the sack. Fields steps away. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
A final shot before the break. Fields. Jones has it.
He asking what time it is.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pick up there. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays at that spot. 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second and a couple, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Connor. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it has worked.
Touchdown, Dolphins! Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the back.
I'm the Dolphins.
It's incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries.
Oh, you got jokes.
Couldn't get the third.
The internet working. I ain't got no excuses. Cause the shit be, it be glitching so much that it like I be waiting for it to glitch. I miss an extra point. That's how I lost the game. Shit just be messing me up.
They'd gotten 2 for 2.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles.
Damn, that nigga feels fast.
So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
On second and 2, Fields looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20.
Something told me he was going to beat
Inside the
me.
15. Well, CD, when you combine accuracy with a big arm, you get throws like that. And Justin Fields may very well be making these kinds of plays at the pro level for years to come. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A dump off to Elliott. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is.
And he is. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
Every game, my games is like high scoring,
Santos for the extra point. And
no
this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get this to the 32.
Come on, man.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
You can't keep up with these niggas.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Here's Fields. That pass complete to Moore.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
On play action, Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38.
Left side, got Jones.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Every game got to score 100 fucking points to win.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Fields on 1st down.
They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take it down shy the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Bears are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Flush to his right. That one complete. Elliott. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now it's Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. To throw again on second down. Fields. Again, he finds Moore.
All right, every time I'm guarding the other side, he throw to the other side.
Dolphins 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to let the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off play action, Fields. And this is Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches.
Let that nigga drive all the way down there,
and
man.
their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
We won this deal
Bring out an
regardless.
extra defender in the secondary now for third down. On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
What's this?
It's a big play
You want some?
for Miami. 52 yards.
Mom said what?
That's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Thank you, babe.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back
How much you score, bro?
So much for being conservative and running that football. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw is taken in by Waddle. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14.
6 touchdowns, 3 picks.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Rodgers looking to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them.
Yeah, I want another touchdown. I want 7.
I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tyreek Hill dropped the ball.
If he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this will stay a 12-point game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Jones. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields able to find Jones. And he will have a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with 17 seconds to play. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland, and the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I want Rodgers to win MVP of the league.
It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now...
And this is caught. A big play there for the Dolphins. 56 yards. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're off.